Ready to go here from the Everton Road Center in Peterborough. After being cancelled yesterday in Ajax because of the storm, the Toros are back on the ice, taking on the Peterborough Petes in a big game. It's only 1 point separating these two clubs, so if the Toros can beat Peterborough on this day, they'll be able to hop over the Petes in the standings. But Peterborough won the last matchup here. Both teams are split. Toros won in Peterborough, and Peterborough won the one up at the Rickard. So this will be the final time these two teams will play off here in the regular season. Adam Baker brings us in to start things off. The first shot gets blocked. It's going to be Massey in goal for Peterborough, and Parker Shaw gets the call here in the goal for the Toros today. Marshall shot taken down, and there's the first penalty as it rolls into Shaw. Penalty for tripping. 1 minute into the game, it's Nolan Lee that goes to the box for tripping. So an early Peterborough power play, but a nice block there by Blake DeBow to block that one off. In comes Peterborough again though. Quick shot, kicked out with a right pad of Parker Shaw and over the net. Wrap around out of front, taken away by Zane Dwyer. Not out, kept in by Nichols. Nichols hits it off the boards. Blake DeBow, hard out and down the ice. Back in behind the net it goes. Nichols will find it behind his own net now. Nichols passes over everybody, picked up by Alvarez who tries to put it in. Taken away there by Peterborough's Nichols again as they try and bring it over here to the other side. Out of the reach there on the other end. Zane Dwyer here picks it up and fires it down the ice. It's going to go right into Nichols, right into Massey, who steers it off to the right. Peterborough started out of their own end now with a late pass for Jessup, broken up by a nice play by Ethan Sterling to break that pass up to Jessup. Nichols hard off the glass. Taken away. Past Turner was Cadicolo, kept in by Sterling with a shot. That was blocked by Jessup on the way through. Adam Cadicolo with it, short-handed now, goes into the corner. Drops it back to the line, the shot missed the net. Skating into that left corner to try and take away the puck. Luke Boyes keeping it in the zone with a nice play. Cadicolo with some nice offensive pressure. Tried to keep his stay on his man. The battle over there at the Toros bench area. McCaslin was trying to get it free from his legs. And now it comes back into the center. A lead pass knocked down there by Ethan Sterling. Couldn't get it past the man. Here comes Ferris. Ferris is taking this to the net. Nice play by McCaslin. Took him off balance. Fires that one down the ice as it gets past Kavanaugh and rolls all the way into the Peterborough end. White's got to pick it up in his own end as the Toros have killed off the first penalty to Nolan Lee. Lead pass for Jessup. Almost broken up there by Riley Brandt. Jackman keeps it in there from the line. Ethan Jackman couldn't get around the defender. Still was able to hold in there from Zane Dwyer. But now Peterborough come away with a loose puck for Ferris. Ferris has got to get it around Dwyer. Sees he's not going to be able to. Pokes it behind the net instead. Around the boards again there from Ethan Jackman. Kept in there this time by Kinchin. Kinchin's shot gets blocked. White's going to try and keep it in. Brandt is going over into the corner. From behind the net, trying to spin away from Zane Dwyer. Over here to the other side. Back to the line for Kavanaugh. Shot to the net. It's going to miss as Bathgate tried to tip it. Riley Brandt takes his man into the boards, trying to win the battle over there. And it's going to be a hand pass. Boys to take the draw outside of his bench area. Wins it. Pass over here. Now for Adam Baker to chip it off the boards. Baker brings us in. Nice play by Boys, but it's offside. Boys trying to win that draw. Knocked down by Nolan Lee at center. Lee hard off the boards there for Dobbs to try and get through. Owen Dobbs has to get around that checker. Taken down as it goes behind the net. Alvarez is coming in there from the line to try and hold it in there. Puts it down low for Adam Baker. Baker trying for the wraparound. Sets it up in front. And we're going to get a stoppage in play here as the net came off the borings and behind Macy. Legacy wins that draw quickly. Shot on Macy. Stopped by him. Capped in by the Toros. Back to the line now for McCaslin. McCaslin play with it. Gets it over there for Adam Cadicolo. Cadicolo gets a man to beat. Does shot. Stopped it by Macy. Still loose and Legacy couldn't get a stick on it. And away comes Peterborough the other way. Turned over there to Cooper McCaslin. Over here to the other side for Blake DeBow to try and chip it up there. Legacy has to race after it first to get to that puck behind the goal. Keaton Legacy trying to get through the screen. Back to the line for Sterling. Wasn't ready for it. Now he's got to pick it up in his own end. Ethan Sterling with a chip pass to the other side for McCaslin as they bring it up through center. Legacy too hard of a pass. Cadicolo trying to get through on the other end. Sterling does his job. Keeps it in there, but it's offside. Face off one there by the Toros. Zane Dwyer hard off the boards. Picked up there now by Peterborough. Kavanaugh. Lead pass over the stick. Back up through center. Nice play to chip it around the defense. Here comes Ferris. Going to the net with Jessup. Ferris to Jessup out of his reach on the other end. Ardow tries to get it out with Brandt. Riley Brandt with a drop pass. Nice play by Dwyer. Chips it up there for Ethan Jackman. Jackman has a man to beat and he gets interfered with. That'll be a penalty coming to Peterborough. Ardow wins the draw. Dot back to the line for Hudson Bishop. Bishop's shot gets blocked on the way through, but Zane Dwyer backs him up. Make sure that Bathgate couldn't go off to the races. Stretch pass for Ethan Jackman. Jackman gets through one. Gets it to the other side, out of the reach on the other end. Picked up by Peterborough. They've got to get around Bishop. He does get around Hudson Bishop. Now a shot. Way off the mark, coming around the boards. Nichols keeps it in. Not going to go with it though. Nice play there by Marshall to back up Nichols and keep it in. It goes behind the net where Bishop gets it and gets it over there. Now for Zane Dwyer. Riley Brandt with the puck. The pass for Ardow was in his feet area. Chipped up through center. Chipped all the way down by Marshall down the ice. Into that corner there goes Bishop. Hudson Bishop. Nice play to get around. Gets it over here for Ethan Jackman. Jackman with a pass to the other side now for Brandt. Riley Brandt, the only Toro bringing this one in as the Toros were off on the change. Now a drop pass there. Was out of the reach on the other end. Cut off on the boards there by Luke Boys. Boys trying to walk this out on his own. Shot to the front of the net. Back to the line for Ricardo Alvarez. Alvarez a shot. Hit a player. Rebound! Hopped over the stick of Boys from the side. Luke Boys tries to keep it in here on the other end. Boys has a man to beat behind the goal. Drops it behind the net. Looking at in front there for Dobbs. Can't get the puck to him. Owen Dobbs still tries to win that battle at the corner. Gets it back to the line. Now it's Nolan Lee with a shot. It's a knuckler that gets blocked there on the way through. And the Peterborough defender felt that as he lost his glove. Trying to get that puck back to the line. Baker's going to lose it there behind the net. Chipped around the boards. That's going to do it for the Toros power play. Alvarez a shot. Another block shot out of front. Toros get the loose puck again. Turnaround shot. That gets blocked. Kept in by Nolan Lee. A shot to the net. Over the stick of Baker from the side. Toros putting on the pressure again here. And that'll come out through center. We have 1:50 left to go here in period number one. Turner trying to get it around Alvarez. Takes it behind the goal now is Turner. Stripped out the puck there by Alvarez as he tries to get Baker on the other end. Coughlin goes behind the net. Coughlin throws it in front. Stolen away there on the other end by Alvarez. Back to the line again there for Turner. His shot will get blocked by Nolan Lee. Nolan Lee with a stretch pass out of the reach on the other end of Baker. And now picked up by Nichols as the Toros will go off on a change. A late pass for Coughlin, who drops it on the other end there for number 2. Couldn't go with the puck. Here comes an opportunity for Legacy to get it out of his own end. Could not do so. Coughlin trying to take it to the net. Couldn't get around McCaslin, as that's an easy scoop-up save for Parker Shaw. Face-off now. Off to the left of Shaw. Won by Jessup. Back to the line for White. He's got to pick it up in the neutral zone over there for Nichols. Last minute of play of the first period. Toros take it back in their own end. Back over here for Ethan Sterling, who lost his footing. That'll be an opportunity now for Holtzman. Holtzman takes it behind the net. He's getting guarded on behind the goal as he got pushed in behind the net. Here comes an opportunity now for Blake DeBow. DeBow trying to chip it past Nichols and couldn't do it, as Nichols lost his footing but still was able to guard Blake DeBow and not let him around. Holtzman gets it. Holtzman takes this to the net. Taken off the stick there by Blake DeBow and fired out down the ice past Kavanaugh. And Hutton's got to go back in his own end. Not very fast as it's icing. Face off, won by Peterborough. Shot, stopped by Shaw, still loose. And he can't sweep it in from the side. Bishop trying to win the battle over here in the corner. Picked up there by Zane Dwyer around the boards. Trying to tip it off. Jackman will get it on the other end. They're going to run out of time. Now Arda with a chance for one more shot. Stopped there by Macy right at the buzzer. And these two teams will go to the second period tied at nothing. Drop the puck to start period number 2. Zane Dwyer chipped it. Hudson Bishop hard on it. Sweeps it away in the corner. Picked up by Peterborough. Shot to the net. Blocked. Marshall gets it now. Marshall a shot. That misses the net. Around the boards it goes. Kept in there from the line. Poke deep there for Marshall. He throws it out in front. No Peterborough player there. Nichols a shot from the line. It hits in the side of the net. Trying to jam it in from the side. That gets stopped by Shaw. Kept in again there from the line. Jackman trying to stick to his man. It goes into that left corner. Sent to the net. Knocked down on the way through. It's still a loose puck there in the zone to try and get it back to the line. Chipped off the boards and into the zone past Hunter. Here comes Ethan Jackman up there with Arda. Jackman can't pull the trigger. Has it knocked away from him. Back up the other way comes Turner in over the line. Turner's got to get around Nolan Lee. Back into the net goes wide. Coming around the other side now for Kavanaugh. Back over to the line. A shot to the front of the net. Right save! Loose puck and they score right in front of the net as they batted it in at the front to make it 1-0. And it's going to go to Turner right in front of the net to make it, to open up the scoring. Face off here from center. Turner dumps that in. Knocked down by Alvarez, who tries to flip it up. Owen Dobbs chips it off the boards. Boys racing after the puck. He's got to beat Williams, and it's icing. Face off, one there by Boys. Behind the net, Nolan Lee chipped it over there to the other side. Steered away there by Shaw. Back to the line it goes. Looking to take a shot. Moves it over there to the other side for Kavanaugh. He gets blocked on the way through. Back up the other way they come, along with Owen Dobbs. Leading the rush to try and get around Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh pushes him into the boards. Taken away there by Adam Baker behind the net. Baker back to the line for Alvarez. A shot to the net. That gets blocked as it hits Dobbs in front of the goal. Nolan Lee trying to get there on the other end. Out in front of the goal. Taken away there by Peterborough, but picked up there on the other end. Blake DeBow with it. DeBow's got to get around the checker. Nice play to knock him off the puck. Coming back up the other way now is Holtzman. Holtzman's got to get around the checker of McCaslin. Dumps it deep to himself. Sterling bumps him off the puck behind the goal. Ethan Sterling and Luke Boyce trying to dig it free. Two players for Peterborough try to dig it out. First wraparound's unsuccessful. It's behind the net. Around the other side now for Cadicolo to try and get it. Adam Cadicolo with a pass onto the tape of Hutton, who chips it away. Holtzman trying to get here on the other end. We're going to get a whistle. Face off won by Peterborough. Hutton trying to dump that deep behind the net. It's going to get picked up there by the Toros. Fired hard around the boards, trying to get it out. Kept in there by Peterborough against Hutton. Behind the net now for Sterling. Sterling getting it there for Cadicolo over his stick. Now picked up again there by Hutton on the other end. Cadicolo trying to get through some feed area. There was Legacy, couldn't do so. Here comes McCaslin with it. Cooper McCaslin dumps it deep, goes off on the change. First one back there, Blake DeBow trying to help. Cadicolo picks it up off the wall. Had it stripped away from him. And now Peterborough come back up the other way. Let out by 3. In over the line comes Ferris offside. Jackman to take the draw. Gets one there by the Toros. Hard out the boards. Jackman trying to help. Gets it up there for Luke Keaton Arda. Arda's getting through. Can't stuff it in past the left pad of Macy. Behind the goal again. Arda with the puck here in his own end. Back to the line now for Alvarez. That'll go down the ice. Picking it back up in his own end is going to be Hunter behind the goal. Jackman's hunting Hunter in behind the net to try and poke him off the puck. Arda's trying to win the battle here on the other end as well. Peterborough come out with it and started out of their own end. Trying to split through the D. It's going to be here on the other end for Peterborough to try and jam this in from the side. Takes it behind the goal instead. Zane Dwyer with a nice defensive play to bump him off the puck. Back up the other way comes Keaton Arda. Arda's getting in there with Brant. Keaton Arda right to the front of the net. Backhand shot stopped by Macy. Behind the goal goes again for Arda. Peterborough wrapped that around. That got blocked on the clearing attempt. Trying to jam that puck through some skates. Owen Dobbs tries to help as well. Taken away by Peterborough as they take it out of their own end. Nice read there by Dobbs against Coughlin. Dumped down the ice. Baker following it behind the goal against White. Nolan Lee's going to keep this in here from the line and push it deep for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs behind the net. Getting some help now with Boyes. Luke Boyes comes away with the puck. Walks it out. Got hooked up. Couldn't shoot it. Shot goes wide of the net. From behind now, White gets it. White sees the pressure on. Skates away from it. Now Kate takes it out of his own end. Followed there by 3 Toro players. Dobbs trying to get it up there for Luke Boyes around the checker. Dumped down the ice. Hit Alvarez. Rolls right into Shaw. Steers it off to the side. Alvarez from his own end. Trying to take advantage of a pass. And that goes down the ice for icing. Face off to the left. Jessup took the draw. Toros won the defensive end. McCaslin wrapped around the boards up through center. It's going to be an opportunity for DeBow. His pass for Legacy out of his reach. Cadicolo is going to chase it in the corner. Peterborough come away with it. And away comes Ferris. Ferris has got a man to beat, but McCaslin's too fast. Cooper McCaslin takes it back in his own end now. Spins away from the checker. Over here to the other side to try and get it out. 3 coming up. Legacy takes a pass. Getting up there with Blake DeBow. Pass to DeBow. Shot. Stopped by Macy. Kept in here by McCaslin. Back down low for Legacy, who tries to walk it out on his own. Around the boards now, Cooper McCaslin. McCaslin a shot to the net. Couldn't get tipped by Cadicolo on the other end. Sterling turns it over there to Ferris. Here's Ferris with a drop pass out of his own end for Jessup. Another return pass. Ferris gets it. Ferris shoots it. And it gets a piece of that was Parker Shaw. Trying to get this out of his own end now is Cadicolo. He chips it away. Not out of the zone. Here comes an opportunity back the other way with Legacy. Legacy brings it in, and it's offside. Face off here, just outside the line. Bringing it in, Riley Brandt. Brandt with a pass over the stick of Jackman at the center. Taken away by Nichols, who chips it away from Marshall. Marshall gets crunched there at the Peterborough bench area. Picked up there by the Toros on the other end. Ardagh trying to get through to the checker. Ethan Jackman trying to help out as well. Riley Brandt. And that's going to be offside. Face off won by Ardagh. Back for Zane Dwyer. Hudson Bishop with a pass for Jackman was in his feet area. Trying to dig it free through some skates. Back up the other way. Bishop over here for Dwyer. Zane Dwyer for Riley Brandt. Picked off his stick there by Turner. Now fired around the boards, and here comes Williams trying to take it to his stick. The pass for Turner was out of his reach. Back up the other way now comes Keaton Ardagh. Ardagh's going to get around Coughlin. Couldn't do it. Kept in by Riley Brandt. Brandt with a puck. Changing to the net. Blocked there by Nichols. Hard around the boards on the other end. Jackman's going to cut it off. Ethan Jackman puts it behind the net now. Here comes an opportunity for Jackman again behind the net. Setting up Riley Brandt from behind the goal. Goes back to the line for Zane Dwyer, who couldn't keep it in. So he's got to take it from his own end, and Brandt touches it for an offside. Face off to the right of Parker Shaw, won by the Toros. Kept in there from the line, a shot to the net, stopped by Shaw with a left pad. Harder on the boards again, kept in there from the line. Here comes Jessup with it. Jessup a shot, that gets blocked. Back up the other way they come, starting with Adam Baker. Baker bringing this in, 2 against 1. Odds against him here. Try to drop it back to the line for Nolan Lee. Lee a shot to the net. That just missed on the other end. Luke Boyd will pick it up off the boards. Boyd's trying to win it here on the other end. Scooped up there by Ferris, who gets a stick in his skates. Ferris dumps that deep behind the net now. Alvarez from behind the goal. Sees the pressure on there. Kept in there at the line by Hatton, and we're getting a whistle. Penalty goes to Peterborough. 2 minutes for contact, body contact. Face-off gets off to the left of the Peterborough goal. Kavanaugh wrapped around the boards. That's going to get past Sterling. And we get a high stick call. Bathgate wins that draw. Dumped in all the way down. Knocked down by the Toros in their own end. Hard around the boards. Here comes Legacy. Keaton Legacy brings it in. Legacy shot. Stopped by Macy. Round the boards. Kept in there by McCaslin. Cooper McCaslin to the other side now for Sterling. A shot to the net. Tipped on the way through and wide. Blake DeBow going into the corner. DeBow trying to win the battle. Taken away by Legacy. Back to the line for Sterling. Ethan Sterling, a shot to the net. That gets tipped to hit Cadicolo on the way through. Sterling tries to keep it in there. Hit into the boards behind the net. From behind the goal now, Legacy now. Let's Cadicolo try and take it. Kavanaugh chips it out. Nice play by Sterling, kept it in. Within the feet there of Cadicolo, he couldn't control it. Back up the other way, short-handed. Shot to the net, and he scores to make it 2-0 Peterborough. Short-handed goal there by Peterborough as they found the 5-hole there on Parker Shaw. One right through his legs to make it 2-0 in favor of the Petes. Back up the other way. Zane Dwyer with a lead pass up there for Jackman, who chips it in. Trying to get through Riley Brandt on the other end against White. From behind the goal now, Ardagh trying to stick to his man. Around the boards it goes and out. Here comes number 8 now for Peterborough, Marshall. Jackman with a nice back check to take it away. Ethan Jackman comes away through center. Jackman taking off a stick at the last minute. Peterborough get it. Peterborough send it out. And now it's a breakaway now for Coughlin. Coughlin's in. And a left pass saved there by Parker Shaw. Goes behind the net now. Kept in again by Peterborough. They go into that corner to try and jam it out in front. Goes back to the line for White. White keeps it in. His shot will go into the corner now for Dwyer. Seeing Dwyer from behind the net. Dwyer will get it over here to the other end. With a stretch pass to the other side there for Keaton Ardagh, who dumps it deep. Behind the goal now is Nichols to leave it there on the other end. They try and bring this puck up through center with White on the backhand. Nolan Lee from behind the net now. Trying to skate this out of his own zone. That'll be a pass picked up by White, who puts it deep back in behind the net. It'll be Alvarez behind the goal. Ricardo Alvarez trying to fire it on the backhand out of his own end. Back up the other way they come. In over the line comes Luke Boyes. Boyes is trying to take this one to the front of the net. Stopped there by Macy. It's still loose and he's going to cover it. Face off to the left of the goal. Walking out there was Boyes. He couldn't shoot it. Fired out down the ice past Alvarez. It's going to go down here into the corner. Nolan Lee trying to race after it. It's icing. There's some kind of a confusion. They took the Peterborough player out of the box, and now it's back to 5-on-5 yet again. In the zone, picked up. The penalties scooped up there by Luke Boyes. Boyes is bringing this in. Had it knocked away off a stick. Over here for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs puts it down low for Boyes. Boyes trying to jam it in from the side. Stopped by Macy. Kept in by Nolan Lee. A shot to the net. Just missed on the other end. Kept in here from the line. Try to kick it back there. Getting some help on the other end. Trying to get around Kavanaugh. Couldn't do it, and Kavanaugh can't clear it. Alvarez kept it in from behind the goal. It goes Dobbs. Try to help. Nolan Lee. Shot to the net. Knocked down there by Kavanaugh. Holtzman tries to get rid of it, and he will. Nolan Lee from his own end now. Off the boards there for Owen Dobbs to try and chip it deep past Hatton. Hatton loses his footing behind the net. Legacy trying to pick the pocket of the defender behind the goal. Jessup with it. Fires it hard around. Kept in by Alvarez. Alvarez's shot gets blocked. Still loose there from the side. And Legacy couldn't scoop it up for an opportunity. Back up the other way come Peterborough in the zone. It's going to be led by Ferris. He's got to get around Nolan Lee, who stands him up. Nolan Lee still trying to help here on the other end. Lee pass knocked down here by Hunter. His shot to the net. It gets knocked down by Alvarez, who fires it down the ice. 15 seconds left to go here on the penalty that's on the clock. Marshall tries to tip it in. Here comes Legacy with the puck. Legacy's bringing it in with 5 seconds left to go on the clock. Can't shoot it. It's behind the net now. And he's going to get poked off the puck. That'll do it for period number 2. 2 Peterborough goals has them up by 2 to go to the third period. Ardagh takes that draw to start up period number 3. Riley Brandt will dump that in. Peterborough from their own end, hard around the board. That's a high stick. Knocked down with a high stick. We'll get a whistle. Ardagh picking off the puck on the face-off, taken away there at center. Harder on the boards by Sterling, back into the zone. There's a lead pass picked up by Jackman. Ethan Jackman fans on the shot. Goes into that right corner now. Trying to dig it free. Taken away by Peterborough now. They'll start this out of their own end. Broken up there by Ethan Jackman, sending one to the net wide. Bounces that in front. Trying to jam it in from the side there is Riley Brandt. And we're going to get a whistle. Face-off gets won by Peterborough. White will take it behind the net. It'll be here on the other side to try and spin it around. Kept in there by Zane Dwyer, who dumps it deep. Behind the goal again it goes. Now scooped up there by Peterborough. That is Coughlin, who tried to get through, couldn't do it. From behind the net, they'll try for a wraparound that's going to get taken away. Peterborough scooped that up again out of their own end. Taken away there, this time by Owen Dobbs. Hudson Bishop with a lead pass. Went off the right skate of Boys, and now Zane Dwyer dumps it deep. Kavanaugh behind his own net. Gotta get picked up by Owen Dobbs on the wall, but it's back again behind the goal. Baker tries to take his man in behind the goal, walking out, taking off the puck. Trying to get it back there to the line for Bishop. He does. Hudson Bishop a shot to the net, gets blocked on the way through. Bishop has got to keep that in again. Hudson Bishop puts it behind the net now for Adam Baker. Baker's getting guarded on behind the net and gets taken away. Over here to the other side now, it's going to be Zane Dwyer. Dwyer from his own end spins it around there for Blake DeBow to try and get it out of his own end. Hatton dumps that deep here for Peterborough, back in behind the net. Bishop trying to race after it here in the zone. Cadicolo trying to dig it free. He's in there against Jessup trying to dig it out. Jessup comes away with it. Takes it behind the net. Jessup out in front. Taken away there at the last moment by Zane Dwyer. Dwyer trying to stick to his man. Trying to get it out. Legacy couldn't clear. Nichols gets it. Nichols a shot. Scores! As Nichols goes high over shot to make it 3-0. Marshall to take the draw against Arda. Up through center comes Kinchin with a shot. Stopped there by Shaw. Nolan Lee trying to get up there for Riley Brandt this time. Back up the other way comes Keaton Arda now. Arda is trying to get it through. Jackman pass, scores! Ethan Jackman at the side tips it in to make it 3-1.
Let out the beat, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beat, feel the power increase. Come on, I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast. Ready? Let's go.
Arda to take the draw. Nolan Lee with the puck, gets it over there for Alvarez, up there for Jackman. Trying to get it here on the other end. Scooped up there this time there by Alvarez. Now Turner tries to put it up there. Riley Brandt turned over here at center. Put in by Williams. Alvarez, pass is broken up. Williams walking in with a shot. Steered aside there by Shaw. Alvarez with the puck, fires it around and out. Coughlin's shot gets blocked on the way through. Comes Arda trying to come up through center with a pass for Jackman. Ethan Jackman's trying to cut into the net. Taken down. Behind the net it goes. Taken away here again there by Cooper McCaslin. McCaslin from his own end, from his own zone, tipping it up there for Luke Boys. Boys is coming in the zone to try and get through the defender. Boys is followed by Ferris behind the net. Boys wrap around. Scores! That's going to go down for a goal to Boys. We had to make sure the puck made it into the net. And it did. And it's a 1-goal game.
Let out the beat, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beat, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast.
Boys will take that draw now. Luke Boys here on the other end to try and tip it up there for Adam Baker to get through. Now picked up by Ethan Sterling, the pass for McCaslin out of his reach. Now picked up by Owen Dobbs in his own end. The pass trying to get here within the feet. Now picked up by Boys as they try and bring it in now with Cooper McCaslin. Drop pass for Luke Boys. Boys trying to put it deeper into the zone. Put back in behind the Peterborough net. Hatton behind the goal there for Peterborough to try and get rid of it. Couldn't do it. That centering pass for Owen Dobbs didn't work. Boys will follow the puck in the corner. Adam Baker trying to help out as well here on the other end. Trying to get it back there to the blue line. Stripped out the puck. Ethan Sterling couldn't hold it. Back up the other way comes Cooper McCaslin, dumping it off the boards there for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs couldn't dump it deep. White knocked it down. Luke Boyce from his own bench area tried to chip it back in. Goes off on the change. Peterborough from their own end, get it over. Trying here at the penalty box area for Keaton Legacy. Legacy gets through one man and now brings it in the neutral zone. Now stripped off the puck, back up the other way comes Peterborough. Led in by Hatton. Nice play by Zane Dwyer, pushes Hatton wide, poked him off the puck. Back up the other way comes Legacy to try and fire it around. Kept in by Peterborough, shot goes wide though. Bishop racing after the puck. Flips it up there for Blake DeBow. DeBow taken down there on the other end. Peterborough is bringing it in over the line, looking to take the shot to the net. Right pad saved there by Shaw. From behind, they're going to wrap this around right to the front of the net. DeBow taken down. Dwyer trying to fire it around. Kept in by Peterborough. Sent to the net. Cadicolo trying to get it. Fired back around the other end. Zane Dwyer picking it up. Picked off the boards. Now Hudson Bishop with it. Flips it away there for DeBow. Couldn't go with it. Blake DeBow racing after the puck, and this one's going to be a penalty coming to Peterborough. Cadicolo bringing it in. Cadicolo shot. Not going to stand on it. From behind the goal now. Adam Cadicolo with it. Out in front. Covered up there. Peterborough, we're getting the delayed penalty, but then Legacy gets caught for slashing as well, so we'll play 5-on-5 hockey. Nolan Lee, a shot to the net. Tip, just wide. Into the corner goes Arda. Keaton Arda from behind the net. Almost bumped out the puck. Peterborough take it away on the other end. Trying to skate this away against Nolan Lee. Goes behind the net now. Williams trying to get it out in front. Taken away by Nolan Lee. Around. Knocked down by Coughlin. Coughlin has it knocked away off a stick. Back up the other way comes Arda with a lead pass for Brandt. Riley Brandt bringing this one in with a pass. Back over there for Arda, who tries to get through as he's getting hooked up. That goes behind the net again for Peterborough. Chipping this one away through center. Knocked down by Nolan Lee. Lee dumps that deep behind the Peterborough net. It's going to be Williams behind the goal now. Jackman trying to stick to his man. In comes Jessup. Jessup takes it to the front of the net. Walks in and scores to make it 4-2. Luke Boys with the puck now to try and get around Hatton. Boys can't backhand it to the net. Baker taken down behind the goal. Coming around the boards again, chip behind the net. Dobbs tries to get it. It's from behind. Back to the line for Ethan Sterling. A shot. Can't get tipped. Baker gets it behind the net now. Adam Baker with that puck. Tried to set it up in front. Stolen aside by Peterborough. Not out. Kept in there from the blue line, and now it'll come out. Sterling from his own end, getting it over here to the other side for McCaslin. Back for Ethan Sterling, who can't get through to the net. In their own end goes Luke Boys with it. Boys from behind the goal, stripped out the puck. Here comes a shot, stopped there by Shaw. It's still loose out in front. Going for a shot to the front of the net. Hatton a shot, that gets blocked on the way through. Boys trying to get it up there for Dobbs. Owen Dobbs with a pass there for Adam Baker to try and get through the net. Taking off his stick. Now Baker gets it back again. He had to try and get it through Luke Boys as well, who was in his way. Zane Dwyer picks it up in his own end. Dwyer takes it behind the net now. Looking to fire it around the boards on the other end for Dobbs, who gets tripped up. Peterborough bring it behind the net now. Right in front of the goal, they try and jam this one out in front. Taken away and kept in there from the line by Kinchin. Kinchin's shot goes wide. Dwyer trying to keep it out. White keeps it in. Wrap around, scores. Well, it looked like Shaw was able to keep that one out. I thought they were able to wrap that in from the left side of the net, but it looks like Parker Shaw came back across to make the save. Back to the line for White, taking off a stick. Cadicolo coming up with it. Adam Cadicolo with the puck to try and get around Kavanaugh. Push deep behind the goal. Legacy cuts it off, walks it in front, can't shoot it. Legacy trying to get it back again, couldn't do so. Here comes Blake DeBow. DeBow with it now. A shot to the front of the net, blocked. DeBow tries to get it back again. From behind the net, they try and set this one in front. Taking off the stick there was Cadicolo. Chipping it away at center. Hudson Bishop with a pass over the stick of Legacy. Here comes an opportunity to bring it in now for Bathgate. Taking off his stick with a nice play by Hudson Bishop. From behind the goal, out in front, stopped there by Shaw. Still loose from the side. And Parker Shaw takes down Marshall out in front. Blake DeBow trying to get it here on the other end. It's going to be a Peterborough penalty coming up. Here comes Legacy to try and cut through to the net. Legacy shot. It gets blocked. Takes it behind the net, loses it. And now Peterborough touch it up. Face-off coming off to the left of Massey. Ardahl wins it. Back line over the stick. And here comes the opportunity back up the other way, but Jackman was able to come back there. Ardahl with it, brings it in. Puts it behind the net there for Nichols. Taken away there for Ardahl. Ardahl from McCaslin back to the line. Back there for Ardahl again. Another turnover there by the Toros, and out it comes. Jackman there for McCaslin. Cooper McCaslin with it now. Over here to the other side for Ethan Jackman. Jackman trying to cut it into the net. From the center, he drops it for Legacy. Legacy a shot. Stopped there with a left pad of Macy. Jackman gets it in the corner. Backhands it behind the net now. Peterborough's there. They've got to get the opportunity to try and clear it. Ardahl can't keep it in. McCaslin picks it up in his own end. Cooper McCaslin skating away with the puck. Loses it there at center, and now Legacy tries to get it through. Chipped here for Keaton Ardahl. Ardahl had it knocked in his skates. McCaslin dumps that in. That hit Coughlin on the way through. McCaslin got to dump it back in again. And Peterborough just dump it down the ice. Jackman cuts it off there at the Peterborough bench. Ethan Jackman trying to cut through the net. Was knocked down. And now Peterborough will just clear it out of their own end again. Back up the other way they come. Taken off the stick there by Keaton Ardahl. Ardahl hard off the boards. That's going to go down for icing. Face off to the left of the goal. White's going to fire it behind the net. 5 seconds left to go on the Toros power play. Nolan Lee with a pass there for Luke Boys. Boys is trying to bring this one in over the line. He'll take it behind the net now. Adam Baker gets tripped up behind the goal. Trying to find that loose puck there in the zone. Taken away by Peterborough. Alvarez from his own end, getting it over here to the other side for Nolan Lee. Lee's pass over there for Alvarez was almost picked off there in the zone. Baker taking it behind the net, chipping over to here to the other side that gets broken up. Now scooped up in their own end. Over here for Luke Boys to try and get through. Lost his footing. Peterborough back up the other way. Jessup dumps it down. Into the corner goes Alvarez after it. Alvarez hard around the boys to try and get it out. It's an opportunity for a 2-on-1 with Luke Boys. Boys is bringing this in here for the Toros. Shaw's going to the bench for the extra attacker. Back to line for Alvarez. A shot. Scores! Ricardo Alvarez, a shot from the line, beats Macy to make it 4-3.
Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast, feel the power increase. Come on, I play for keeps, ain't no.
Jackman going after the puck here. Ethan Jackman bringing it in. Shot caught there by Macy. Face off to the left, won by the Toros. Back to the left for McCaslin, setting it up. Looking at in front, finds Alvarez. Alvarez a shot, high over the mark. Brandt's going to pick it up. Riley Brandt back to the line. Here comes McCaslin with a shot to the net. That gets blocked on the way through by Peterborough and sent. McCaslin with a nice play to try and keep it in. Our dog gets it over there. Taken away this time by Peterborough. Jackman steals it off. Ethan Jackman in, shot, stopped by Macy and covered up. Face off to the left. Peterborough win it. Williams trying to keep it there in the corner. 10 seconds left to go. Peterborough trying to keep it there in the corner, and we're going to get a whistle. Peterborough are going to hang on to win this one 4-3. Despite a late surge from the Toros, they were down 4-2. A goal by Alvarez made it 4-3, but they couldn't get another one with the goalie out. So the Toros are going to drop this one by one. There was a 1 point Peterborough out of 3-0 lead in the third period. The Toros struck with two quick ones to make it a 1-goal game, but that goal by Jessup that made it 4-2 turned out to be the winner. So the Toros will be off now until next weekend when they're going to play Barrie on the 25th. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman, with the video done by Bar Down Style.